number 28. And Belinda, a quick word about it. Let's tell people where it was. The first one was the Valley of Fire, the desert shots.
Yeah, the desert shots is a place called the Valley of Fire. It's about an hour and a half north of Vegas. And the rest of it was, of course, the Vegas Strip.
Yeah, Richard and I were wondering, you know, do you cause big consternation and embarrassment when you're shooting?
Yes, I was very embarrassed. It was kind of embarrassing.
I mean, the roulette people, they didn't come out and say, Belinda, would you kindly leave the Strip just for a moment?
It was very scary. The people were very scary. And it was kind of fun. It got kind of scary at times, but it was fun.
What, lots of guys in big suits and dark glasses and violin cases?
No, it wasn't like that. It was just you would have had to have been there.
We'll press no further. It could get embarrassing. We'll chat more later, Belinda.
Yeah. Okay.
Our resident pop expert, Ulrika, has been known to pass an opinion or two about some of our content. At Derby County, got locked out because the gates were closed, and he found his car about 2 hours later after the crowd had gone home. Always make a note of the road.
I can believe the bit about the car, but I can't believe the bit about getting locked out at Derby County.
Viewers looking in thinking there's interference on their screens, by the way. That was Jimmy Greaves.
Yes, how do you
Very warm welcome back, Jim. We'll talk shortly, if we may. You've got one or two things to tell us, haven't you?
Yes.
Before that, welcome back, Belinda Carlisle, who was with us at around about 10 to 8 this morning. Belinda, now then, we were talking a little earlier about your husband.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Morgan.
Right, Morgan.
Morgan Mason, son of the legendary James.
Right.
Who's, I think, travelling with you at the moment, isn't he? He's over in the country.
Yeah, he's doing work on his film Sex, Lies, and Videotape that he produced. And so that's why he's here. And it's nice because we've been traveling for a while and he's been doing work in different countries on that.
Do you find that you can interweave both careers successfully, that you can spend enough time with each other?
We managed to. We're lucky. We managed to spend enough time together.
He's well, an interesting man himself, isn't he, of course?
Very.
For many reasons, not least that at 25, he was an aide to Ronald Reagan at the White House.
He was Chief of Protocol.
Chief of Protocol.
Right.
Is he like the rest of us? He must have come home from time to time with tales from the office.
Well, I can't really... he did, and some of them are very funny, and I can't really remember anyone in particular, conveniently, except for... our dog did jump all over Nancy Reagan and rip up her stockings.
The dog did?
Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. I wasn't there, but Morgan was there.
Quite a moment. What happened to the dog, do we know?
Dog's still alive.
The news... Sorry, Rennie.
I was going to say...
Rennie. I always do that. I did this with Jonathan Morris.
Somebody else,
Jonathan Morris.
Yes,
Only
Mike
recently.
Morris. Yeah.
Sorry, Gordon.
Yeah, I was just wondering if he looks like his father, because James Mason comes from Huddersfield, you see.
He does come from Huddersfield.
Yeah,
right?
and I mean, what a small world, isn't it?
Well,
You
were born in Huddersfield.
I was born in Huddersfield.
Really?
So, yeah. Does he look like his dad? Does he sound like his dad? That wonderful voice.
He can imitate his dad perfectly, and he looks sort of like his dad. Yeah.
Terrific.
Yes, you're looking now then, isn't it?
Pointless question, but there you are. I found some information.
Best question of the morning, actually.
Get a plug in for Huddersfield. Yeah, why not?
Yes, why not? It's some time since we did.
They're doing well in the Football League, aren't they?
Very well now.
Yes,
Are you a football fan, by chance?
Not really. They don't come and see me when I'm bad, so why should I go and see them? Sorry.
Good answer. Just, you were listening to what Gordon was saying earlier about the glare of publicity. I mean, there's a lady, Belinda, who's lived with that problem.
Yeah.
We talked at 10 to 8 today about, what, 20 to 26, you drink and drugs, and it was low. It brings with it certain pressures, doesn't it? Being in the public eye.
Yeah, it does, but at the same time, you can't even let it interfere with your life. I mean, still to this day, things are written about me that you just, I mean, they hurt no matter what, but you just try to ignore it, and hopefully a lot of people, you know, will ignore it also.
You talked very honestly about it, but I rather sensed that what was going through your mind was, oh no, here we go again. It won't go away, will it?
No, I think that'll follow me around for a while.
It never does, though. Drink never does. Because the first piece of incident that you ever get in, the first question people ask is, have they been drinking if you're a known addict? Because that's always in the back of the media's mind. And that's the one thing they want to know. And they're very disappointed when they find out that you haven't been drinking. Because that's the story they all want. You know, like this eye was part of it. Well, all I did, I went into Boomerang Bruce and said, Bruce, I want to rise.
Yeah, sort of.
You're not worried about that fault, the San Andreas fault?
No, I'm not. Well, actually, it's always in the back of your mind. But,
As long as that's where it stays,
yeah, exactly.
rather than in the front garden. And Gordon Kay and Madge Hindle
Yes.
are on tour, aren't they?
We are. We've been
Reworking Macbeth.
soap operas, yeah.
Yeah.
What
Good.
do I know about that?
Well, good luck to
Thank
Renee
you.
and me. The
Terrific.
story of
Thanks
your
very
life
much.
so
Thanks,
far,
Phil. Thanks,
warts
Phil.
and all.
Yeah.
And James.